Once Amberg Navigator is installed, the next step is to run the Trimble licensing tool. The best way to do that is to just search in the taskbar for Navigator Trimble licensing tool. So in this video, a pre-recorded video, I will go ahead and do that now. I think I type in TRI for Trimble and the results display. So there we have Navigator Trimble licensing tool. So go ahead and tap this. So now we have the Navigator Trimble licensing tool. The important points to note here are that the system GUID is completed. So it has retrieved the information successfully from the computer. The second thing to note and to look out for here is that in the bottom left hand side of the dialog that it reads as online. So what we want to do now is we want to select online licensing, so the first button. We can ignore the other two buttons, we're only interested in the first button. So we'll go ahead and tap online licensing. Here the screen recording goes black because the admin dialog displayed briefly. So in this case I need to select online licensing one more time. What we're looking for is the license checkbox to have a check in it. So this will take 5 or 10 seconds to complete. And now we have the checkbox. So now we're done here. So we can go ahead and close the dialog, and now we can go ahead and open Amberg Navigator. So when Navigator opens, we can log in with the default admin credentials, password 12345. So admin 12345. Next. Now we want to go to administration and then to settings. Here we want to make sure that the theodolite type is set to Trimble, that the connection type is set to Bluetooth, and then we are ready to hit detect devices. So we are doing a Bluetooth pairing from Amberg Navigator. We can of course do this directly from Windows itself, but we can also do it directly from Amberg Navigator. So now in the bottom right hand side of the screen, a Windows message will appear asking you to accept the pairing, and we need to complete this step. So we need to tap on this message. This will take us to the Windows Bluetooth setting, and here we just simply need to accept the pairing, and that's all we need to do here. So we allow the pairing and then close. Now we can return to Navigator, and this process is almost complete. Once it is complete, the device name will display on the left hand side, the serial number of the device, and on the bottom left we have a device detected message. So we can now, we're done here now, so we can hit the back button. And the next step now is to go to instrument licenses, and here we're going to add the 20 character instrument license that's tied to the serial number of your instrument. So here we have a list of instruments. We have several pages of instruments that have been used with this tablet. So we just need to select plus to open this numerical keypad, and now we just simply need to type in the 20 character license code. This license code is tied to the serial number of your instrument, so you can use this license code on multiple tablets. So now you can press next once the license code is input. And now on the left hand side, the information about the license displays. So now we are done here. We can tap back, and we can tap back again, and now we are ready to position the instrument in the tunnel. So to do this, select the green instrument position button and select one of the tripod tasks. We'll select the standard tripod task. We can take a look at the settings. Here we want to make sure that the target type is set to the correct prism that you're using. So in this case I'll change it to the Trimble Traverse Prism, and you can review the other settings such as the required accuracy. So now we can select Next. Initially it takes approximately 10 to 15 seconds to establish the initial Bluetooth connection with the instrument, but once we are connected at the start of the day, then the instrument will remain connected for as long as you're using Amberg Navigator with that instrument. So next we need to verify that the instrument is level. If it is not leveled, it will not allow you to proceed, so you need to level it if it's out of tolerance, and then hit Next. So now the software will guide you through the process, so you just need to point the red laser approximately towards the first prism that you see. It doesn't matter which prism, and press the measure button. Once you press the measure button, the instrument will automatically snap to that prism and measure. And once it has finished measuring, the software will now ask you to point the red laser approximately to the second prism that you can see and repeat the process. Press measure. So at no stage do we really need to use the optics, look through the viewfinder. So now we have two prisms measured, so we just need to measure the final prism in this case, and it will then check the measurements against the control point list to find a match. Okay, so now we've found one solution. Press play. So this solution, we have the instrument now positioned at stationing 507.1, and on the bottom left hand side we have the resection results. So we're happy with this. We can proceed, press Next, and now we are ready to carry out any of the survey measurement tasks in Amberg Navigator.